what's up? It is the 14th. Just make sure. It is it's Friday the 13th. Well, it's about to be Friday the 14th because it's 11:32 in the morning, but in the morning. Alright, it's 11:32 p.m. It's about to be 12 in the morning, but today went better than yesterday, and I vlogged the whole day today, but I didn't make time to edit any kind of video or do anything special. So yeah, so I'm just gonna do another yap session. But yeah, today went a lot better for me this morning. I was supposed to wake up at 6 though. So these are things that I'm gonna know to improve on for tomorrow. I'm not gonna do too much of a yap session because I have practice in the morning tomorrow at 8 a.m. But I woke up today at 6 in the morning. I was vlogging myself let's get after it, blah blah blah, and then dude, I'm so tired right now. Look, bro. All right, I had woken up 6 in the morning at first, or the Alexa alarm went off, and bro, I'm so used to this. I do it every once in a while, when I'm really tired. I hear the alarm go off, Alexa stop. I just say Alexa stop. I say it subconsciously, Alexa stop, and then when I remember opening my eyes, opening my eyes again, and I was oh shoot, I forgot I just said Alexa stop. And so then I checked my watch quick. I was oh, it's 6:30, and I was bruh, because I was gonna study for 30 minutes for my history exam, or history quiz that I missed because I was sick. And I was gonna study for 30 minutes and then run at 6:30 so I practice. I was bruh, so I sent my coach a text. I was oh yeah, I'm running just less because I'm sick, and which I was, but I was just gonna run at a later time. And so then I studied for 30 minutes, basically exactly. Got everything I needed to know down, and then I left to go ran my 4 miles, did it at a good pace. It was pretty good. Talked with my coach, and then basically from there went back home. Thing is, with my morning routine, it's kind of a little slow, but this one went a little faster because I left early to go to Starbucks, and I went to Starbucks, got a coffee, went back to school, and then my first period class was in the library because we do Socratic seminars. So we if you've ever done talk and a circle, and that was very cool because my teacher did that not on any topic about something we read or anything like that, because I haven't read anything that she's posted because I was sick. So praise God for that. But yeah, so we did it on we all drew 3 questions and we put it in a box, and I was hey, what are we doing, right? And then she is drawing out the questions and she's asking in front of everyone, and I think I put my name on mine because I don't know, I was asking pretty cool questions. I was talking about the night before, yesterday, and I was asking how do I consistently improve and without falling off, academics, school, relationships, etc., stuff like that. And one of the responses that I got was from a girl. She was saying, they didn't know it was me who asked this question, but one of the responses that was make set things that you have to do at a certain time to kind of keep a structured life. I guess it makes sense, because if you keep a structured life, then, or structured parts of your life, so you have to eat at this time or you have to do your homework at this time, then if you always do that, then it's going to be a part of your routine and no longer requires discipline. So it makes sense. I think I'm going to implement that. Another question that she asked was, how do I become how do I become a better friend, partner, a son, daughter, whatever, for just in general, she was saying. And then everyone said, oh, listen, whatever. Not many people talk except 4 people in the 28 people who were sitting in the circle. But yeah, so it was just me and a couple other people talking. But yeah, and then the last question that I wrote on there, because this was a question that I had it had been brought up with me and my friends, a girl, it was about fat and stuff like that, and I put is fat unhealthy? She didn't she looked at it for 2 seconds. She was all right, and then she put the paper away and she put it out another paper. I was bruh, she didn't ask this was going to be the most question that was going to get everyone talking, because no one was talking. But the reason about this, not to go on a side, another side tangent, but it's because my friend did an argumentative essay on fat phobia, or that's something. It's for like I guess you're like judging fat people or something like that, but what it really is like what we're talking about is like is being like fat unhealthy. And like for me, like I said, I didn't really understand it because like how's that a question to me? Like I thought that's what the meaning of like fat is, like having fat is like unhealthy, right? Like you think, but people think not. So I guess it's like a very controversial question nowadays, and people get very offended by that. So we gotta be careful, especially nowadays. It says in the Bible, it talks about this. It says that there will be brother against brother and nation against nation. There will be rumors of wars and wars, but don't worry, because this is just another sign for us Christians. We gotta stay grounded in our faith. We gotta stay true. When that girl, she's saying like, oh, you're fat phobic, you're homophobic, talking about whatever, bro. All you gotta do, weave, dodge. You're fat phobic. Okay, I'm just playing, but anyways, moving on through the day. Then in math class, it's really a struggle in math class because he like explains a topic for like 3 seconds and he's like, okay, do your homework. And so in that time, like everyone's like on their phone, and usually like I just on my computer watching YouTube or like listening to music. I was like, bro, I made a YouTube video last night. I was like, bro, I need to get after it. Today I'm gonna get after it. So I was learning on YouTube, like searching YouTube videos on the topic because I was absent for 2 days. I was like learning, make sure understanding the concept. Bro, Brian McLogan, bro, on YouTube, W math teacher. But yeah, so I was doing that. And then, something that I want to talk about from today, like that's just another takeaway for myself for tomorrow, is like, how do you, when people criticize you, when people like bring negative towards you, and you know what I'm talking about, when people are like, oh, well, that's not really this, you know what I mean? Like you're happy about something, like, oh, someone just tells you like, oh, that's not really that, or this is not that, like someone trying to bring you your accomplishments down, and sometimes they're not even trying to, like, it could be your best friend, and it's just like, it's just a subconscious thing, like human nature that we do, and I might even do it myself and not catch it, but yeah, something like that, like it just puts you down, puts you off for the day. And like when that happens to me, I notice that when someone does that, I'm kind of frustrated about it, and like I don't even talk to myself about it, and then like the rest of the day I'm kind of like slacking on stuff. Like it's so weird. Like if something goes wrong in the day, like then I'm like, oh, everyone thinking right wrong, I might as well just slack off. So then I realized that, and I was like, take a deep breath, and I'm like, okay, you know what, good, because this is just like I talked about this last night. I said, when First Peter chapter 5 verse 8 through 9, it talks about how your adversary the devil is watching and prowling around you like a hungry lion waiting for someone to devour. It talks about like, bro, devil uses people, and we know that, and as Christians, like, you gotta know that. It's like, bro, your best friend, that's a devil speaking through him. I'm not saying he's a devil, he's your best friend, right? But hey, devil speaking through him. So next time you hear your friend, don't listen to them. No, but yeah, so that's the thing. Like I guess dealing with people is that try to put you down. It's kind of hard, because how do you like let that affect the rest of your day? And of course, like, people are gonna be like, no, don't let it affect the rest of your day. It's like, bro, it's not true. Like it just is. But unless you're gonna forget about it soon, so it's okay. But yeah, it's something that I kind of struggle with. But I guess something that really I would say is a good example was my other friend. He's like very grounded in his faith more than me, and like he's in love with the Word of God. And whenever like I catch myself doing that to him, or like other people, like he like corrects it, not even like a confrontational way. He just like directs us back onto our path, like just like in such a nice way, and you don't even notice it until after you're like, and I think about it about the day, and I'm like, you know what? He just, he did that, and he averted like he basically made just brings positive into people's lives. And I was like, you know what? That's the people we want to do, and that's what Jesus did. So definitely that's something for tomorrow, is like how to bring positivity into people's lives, and how to like convert the negative people bring you and throw more positive at them. So it's like a skill that like is very important to learn. And then so then after that, I went at lunch, Fellowship of Christian Athletes Club, and then let me think. I'm trying to get to the significant parts of the day so I can analyze them for tomorrow and what can I have improved. Fifth period, I did work, which was good. Did work. Took notes. After it, then we learned about Vol. You know what? I should know this. We learned about this guy. His name starts with V. Vanderwall. Vander. That's gonna kill me, so I just do it right now. And then I'm gonna remember it for the test. Vanderbilt. Alright. So we're learning about this guy named Vanderbilt and basically like history about him. So that okay, moving on. Next. Sixth period comes around, and today I had actually job orientation. So I'm a part of this class that my friend actually showed me. And basically, when you join the class, you learn some stuff. Like, you don't really do much of the class, but then you get a job, like, for the class. And then you get credits for the class by doing your job, getting a job. And the job that I got with, like, my other friend was Old Navy. Like, I live really close to Old Navy. And we went for the orientation today, and my hiring manager, my hiring manager, very nice lady. She's very cool. And like we did our thing from 4:30 to 6:30, and I got paid for that. So today was the first day that I got paid for like basically anything recently. Like, this is the first day we made money. So today, not only was it a better day, but we made some money. We made $31, so in 2 hours. So hey, that's pretty good if I say so myself. So then we did the orientation, and then it was kind of, I had to keep my ego down because like she was telling us how me and him were like the only ones who had like basically gone through our application, because there was 12 other students she was like putting on. 12 other students she was gonna put on, and none of them had finished had done even the work permit, and we both had done it. So yeah, so I guess that's good, man. I'm so tired. Oh. Alright. But then moving on from then I came back home, and then I went out with my sister, and now I'm back here. But what I really want to talk about is what's going to happen tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to film a business. So if you didn't know, I mean, this is for myself, but just in case I didn't know, you know, I'm in the school news and stuff like that. You know, I love video production, I love broadcast, I love all that kind of stuff. Something that I've been wanting to do since last year, man. Since last year, let me tell you, is make videos for businesses, like make and even for car owners, like make videos, like, you know, showing the food, like all that stuff, the editing. You don't have the skill for it, you know. I've always done that kind of stuff, but what it is like going out there and doing it, you know. And it's one of those things where this is a really important topic that another question that I could have even written down on today's Socratic seminar in my first period class was that, like, how do you do work when you're not assigned it, you know? So like most people, we can only do, this is like, it's such a phenomenon that no one talks about, but we only do work when we're assigned work. Like when a teacher assigns, because we're so used to that system, but teacher assigns work, it has to be done by the certain due date. We're like, oh, okay, get the work done, like a robot. But then for when you look at like business owners, things like that, like business people who are like making a business, they could have stopped, right? Let's say like they just stopped and nothing would happen. Like they would have had no teacher reprimanding them. Obviously they had bills to pay, probably, maybe if they're under pressure, but let's say they weren't, right? Like you can stop. Like let's say you're trying to make a business, you were working hard, whatever, and you just stop, nothing would happen, right? So that's the most struggling part, is because you need to be able to keep yourself accountable and make something without having a teacher there to like push you. But what I'm very lucky for is friends that keep me accountable. And my friend that I'm doing this business with, he was actually the one going, as I was delaying, I was like not like gonna be able to ask the business owner that we were gonna ask. He was actually my coach, and I sent him a text message. He didn't see it, but my friend, I went there in person, he made it happen. So we're gonna film his restaurant tomorrow, like film the food, make like a nice video. And you know, I'm glad for that friend, because if it weren't for him, this might have not gone on until like next year again. I was planning on doing that last year, right? So this might have gone on even more. So that's the only thing. And then also there's like a thing where for this, which I'm gonna struggle with, is because you know, I called up my friend and I asked for a gimbal. It's like, you know, something that goes on the camera to stabilize it. And then he, you know, came by and dropped off the gimbal. And this gimbal was like, because, you know, we're all from the same program. He graduated in an earlier year. But the gimbal that he gave me was like super complicated. Like, I looked at it, it's like, bro, I don't know. And also this camera, Sony A7, it's a really nice camera, however, but it's very complicated. I'm used to using cinema cameras, like in class, because we do like really professional work. And these like little, I don't know what they call them, mirrorless camera, whatever it is. Like very like, I don't know, complicated. I've never used one, so, or in a while. So tomorrow we're gonna see what happens. But yeah, I guess that is it for today. And the points I want to bring up, I guess, to round it all together, is one, waking up at a certain time, waking up on time, and waking up with a passion. You know, today I was trying to be grateful in my aspects of life. I didn't really watch any YouTube or like any unnecessary YouTube or anything like that. And I kind of enjoyed the day. And tomorrow, you know, I have that and then some other stuff. But I have practice tomorrow, and my coach posted what the workout was. He posted what the workout was, and everyone commented like the emoji of like the crying emoji, like or like the mid, like the just like the two lines, and then like the mid smile, like the right, because everyone hated the workout. Tomorrow's workout is gonna be hard, and I'm kind of up late, but anyway, it's okay. So yeah, so hopefully do good, because I don't know if I'm still sick. Who knows? May the Lord heal me. But bro, see how I just start talking? I'm such a yapper. I was trying to make points that I was gonna do better for tomorrow, but then I started yapping about practice. But anyways, okay. So one, stuff I'm gonna do better. Wake up early. Wake up better. Be more grateful. Be more mindful. So like, be more mindful today. Like, I probably should be doing this right now. It's probably not gonna be good to do this. Should probably be more present. Probably be more, like all those kinds of things. Be mindful to just be happier. Be more grateful. And then also, what I can do is go to that friend. Sorry, I keep yawning, but what I can do tomorrow is go to that friend who was putting me down, and beforehand study my Bible and figure out how I can make it so I redirect this friend in a path of, instead of him sharing like negative feedback towards me, how can I do it so that I make him realize in his own like talking, right, how it's gonna bring people down and bring people farther away from him. But how can I do it in a way that like my other friend did it? So maybe it's something I need to talk about with some of my other friends. But yes, the friend I'm gonna like talk about, like the friend I'm talking about who's like kind of negative, one of my best friends. So it's not something where it's like, oh, let that friend go. So, you know, I'm out here, you know, I'm care for my brothers, and you know, a real friend is gonna mention the problems and not gonna just sugarcoat anything. No offense to the girls out there, I'm just kidding. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Okay. But yeah, and then for this YouTube channel, like, although like the only way people are gonna see these videos is like if I'm consistent about it, and then they scroll back to what was his first videos. So it's the only way people are gonna see these videos. But yeah, for my YouTube channel, I want to start like not only making just yap sessions, but like make actual like vlogs, or like me like editing, like me achieving my pull-up records, stuff like that. I actually popped a blister. It's healing right now, so pull-ups are gonna be out for a bit. But yeah, pull-up record, getting a car, getting my first paycheck, like all those things I just want to document. I want to have on camera. But yes, so it's another point is staying consistent in the YouTube. Tomorrow I'm gonna make another YouTube video. I might just do another yap session. Who knows? Just to get in the habit. And then what else I can do? Oh, tomorrow I can go to sleep earlier than 12. Like, what am I doing? It's so late. And then yeah, something I want to do tomorrow is like, obviously I don't want to put too much tasks on myself, because then when you fail, you lead in with that failure. But yeah, so something I want to do is just go tomorrow with the mindset of just attacking it. And right now I'm so tired, so like I don't really want to think about that, but you know, I just want to attack tomorrow. I want to wake up tomorrow and attack the days ahead, and you know, wake up with like just a passion and like hunger, like finding motivation in that. Just that we woke up today, like I saw a statistic today, and we're talking about it, like in my Socratic seminar, we're just talking about how like someone asked like, what is the meaning of life, something like that, and some kid was joking like, you know, there is none, so I might as well like kill myself. And I was thinking like, you know, I read a statistic that there's actually a guy, the guy who made the study Bible talked about this. Bro, where's the cover? Yeah, so the guy who made the study Bible that I'm reading, his name is Ray Comfort, and he was saying, he talks to people when he does in person, like just preaching to people the gospel, and he says, did you know that 150,000 people die every 24 hours? And the crazy thing is that some of them were making plans for next week. And that's the thing, like, bro, I'm making plans for tomorrow, but there's no guarantee, which is the saddest thing, that I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. And like, you might think like, bro, you're healthy, like, bro, literally anything can happen. Like, and there's war going on, there's Israel like stuff, and you know, obviously my heart goes out to the people who are like affected by that. And like, my mom was talking to me about it, like how grateful we should be to just be in like a safe place, and we don't even realize. And so with that being said, I was like, you know, if that many people die and they're making plans for next week, and I'm making plans for next week as well, like, we gotta be careful, because no one knows when the day is coming. And you know, if I'm not grounded in my faith, you know, I don't want to end up down there. So definitely gotta stay in the Word of God. I gotta stay humble, and I need to stay consistent in all the things that I do, because we are so limited in this earth, and I want to find motivation in that as well. So yeah, I don't really know what else I was gonna say. Oh, also, bro, here we go. Bro, I ate so unhealthy, bro. I had like this iced taro thing with my friend after we did like our job orientation. It's iced taro, something, ice cream kind of thing, whatever it was. It's probably not that unhealthy, but it was not healthy at the same time. So I had that. Then I went to In-N-Out with my sister, had fries and a Coke. And then I went to go throw the trash away from In-N-Out at McDonald's, and I refilled my In-N-Out cup with Dr. Pepper. So then I had that Dr. Pepper. So you know, it's not really good for the workout tomorrow, but that's all. I just want to get out. Tomorrow I'm going to eat healthier. I'm going to put that on and be conscious of that. But that's pretty much all I have to say with this. I'm going to upload the video. My bed is made, but you know, all of my clothes that I didn't fold, it's on my bed. So I just want to show that to humble myself. But yes, so that's it for right now. See you tomorrow.